also help you to be able to explain to the students and sell WOPNO Club. So in a short or in a cap, you have to sell WOPNO Club to the minds of the people, to the minds of the students, and also to the other students in schools in Shada. And it's not just limited to Shada, it is also your responsibility as a PRO to also see how you can reach out to other universities within us, like IIMT, that is not far from us, and then this Lloyd University is a law school, and other universities you can figure out. We also have Galgotias over there, so we see how you can reach out to them, and let's see how we can take WOPNO Club to those universities as well. And then if you're able to sell it well, you also have friends in these universities or some of these universities outside Shada. You can also invite them. And if they're coming, you let us know. You let the vice president know so that we can find a way of passing you in. By then we'll communicate to Shanti ma'am, and then she will let those students to be allowed to come into the school, either through the pass by the security card, or they come in through the gate side where the cars are coming in, so that they can be part of the physical mode. Because as it is now, WOPNO talk is already grown. We are not growing from the way it is. So this is the job of the PRO. I hope I've not bombarded you with too many informations.
Yeah,
Please
yeah,
speak if there
absolutely. I think
is
Michael has been putting it very correct. Yeah, is anyone speaking up?
Thank you, Michael, for enlightening us.
You're
Yeah,
welcome, Aniket. I hope you're able to understand.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
And moreover, that adding to this, Aniket, you will also be like generally doing a marketing for the whole organization. And moreover, that this is gonna also give you a very good exposure to how the marketing works in a junior level or in a corporate level. So Aniket, if you're really interested in this, please do drop a message to us. Okay, so yeah, so for the position of creatives, is anyone interested over here? For the position of creative, maybe Tirthankar, Rasmita, any one of you? We also see somebody join us called Abdush. Hi, Abdush. I think you're joining for the first time.
Yeah, it's for my first time. Hi.
You're
Okay,
very
welcome,
welcome.
welcome. Yeah, welcome. So, Abdush, we were just actually talking about how our club structure is going to look like. So, we are going to have a club representative, that is me, and we are going to have president and vice president, that is Michael and Arya. And we are open with these all possibilities. I hope you can see my mouse. So, this fourth layer of the whole club structure is going to be open for all of you guys. So, we have already like positions for PROs, creatives, human resource management, and the treasurer. So Abdush, like if you are like interested in any one of them, like please do let us know right now.
Let me see one check. What I have to do in the position for creatives?
Okay, so in the position of creatives, of course you will be working under Michael, that is Oji Michael Sunday, and in the position of creative, you are actually gonna make up, or you're actually gonna help the whole organization by making up the digital contents, which is gonna be maybe a poster, maybe a presentation. Also working on the plans of how what event is gonna look like, how you're gonna plan up the whole event, or maybe you're also gonna work on some things like where a whole event is gonna take place physically, and you're gonna like create the whole design of how the events like physical like presence is going to look like, or maybe the like the event planning and things like that, which comes under the creatives, as in a creative personality which has the 5 positions open is going to, these all 5 people are going to make sure that the whole event looks very well.
Okay, okay, I see. Sounds interesting though.
Yeah, absolutely. And truly speaking, we are coming up with really big events in the upcoming future. And we have already, it has just been 2 sessions, and we have already announced our first event that is going to starting from 15th of April, 20th of April. It's going to be a big event for Sharda itself. I don't think Sharda has ever done these kind of events earlier. And at least not in my observation. I have never observed something like that. And I have
Yeah,
never
and
seen,
absolutely.
yeah. And I
And
think,
like this is something that is done by a student and us as a club together. It is
yeah.
not going to be something that Sharda has done. All the credit is going to be the people who have worked on it.
Yes, absolutely. And moreover, that you all are going to get a validated certification, which you can actually put up in your CVs. I don't know how many of you have already been working on your CVs and resumes for so far, but truly speaking, in a global level, don't talk about Indian like corporate level. Indian corporates are really like corrupted. But if you talk about a proper like global corporate level, you're gonna actually have these all getting you more and more like preferences than just getting a course done from Udemy, because this is the practical experience which you are doing in your club, and you have the you have done it, right? You have done it on your own, a practical experience, and that is going to count more, far more than a shitty course in Udemy, or maybe a course in your like Coursera or something like that. So yeah, so Abdush, do let us know if you're really feeling excited about this creative position.
Yeah,
You're always
yeah,
welcome,
yeah. I
right?
really think the creative position is really good. I
Okay,
guess
sure.
I'll be participating. Yeah.
Yeah, Oji.
Yeah, so we would like to say that after this is all done, like this event is, today's session is done, and if people have, I mean, as we saw two people who are already interested in some position. So I would like you guys to directly come, I mean, give your names to me, or I would send a Google form again, and whoever is interested, just please write your things and over there. So I'll be sending a Google form after this meeting.
Okay, sure.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so I
Hello,
can see, yeah, Rashmita, tell me.
I don't know about the treasurer. Can you explain the role of this?
Treasurer? Okay, I will hand over it to Arya. Arya will explain it far better.
Okay, so treasurer basically means someone who takes care of the treasury. So it's an old word, but it sounds catchy, doesn't it? So treasurer is basically the one who would be handling all the finances, keeping track on all the expenditures and everything that is being needed, monetary, all the monetary transactions and everything. So you would be like, if you are a treasurer, you would be expected to have, like, you would be expected to work on Excel sheets and keep in record of all the data and everything, and keep a track of the spendings and how much of the budget we are allotted and all these things.
Are you
So
clear,
like, is
Rasmata?
it clear now?
Yes, I got it.
Yeah.
And moreover that, I think, Rashmita, you can always come up with any of the other positions, such as human resource management. You can also come up with the positions in creative or PRO. And of course, it's upon you. If you are feeling comfortable with it, of course you can. Of course, apart from that, you are always welcome as in the position of treasurer. And we also have Tirthankar, right? Tirthankar, tell us. And I think you're from Kolkata, because I got to know it from one of your friends.
Yes, yes. And he also told me about you,
Okay,
that he met you.
okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, sure.
the creative and the treasurer, the positions seem interesting. And
Okay.
is the creative going to be involving photography and video making as to covering the events?
Yes,
Absolutely.
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 Okay.
Absolutely.
So
So if you
maybe,
are a really good photographer, you should be applying for this position, because and truly speaking, as soon as we are done with the university, we are gonna give you some like LORs. I don't know how many of you are aware of the term LOR, which is called as letter of recommendation. We are gonna give you a letter of recommendation from our side, which you are gonna use in your resumes. And like if the thanker is really like supposedly if the thanker is applying for a position of like photography in any of the organization, you can actually use that particular thing. Yeah, Tirthankar, go ahead.
yes, yes. So I'm really looking forward to working in the creative team.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Arya, please note it down that Tirthankar shows some interest in getting into the creative team, and I think Abdush also was showing some interest in the creative
Yes,
team. And
yes, for sure.
Yeah. So as I said that I will be applying out a Google form after this session. So whoever is interested, please fill it.
yeah,
So that
sure.
we have an
So
actual document of
Which
the
one?
whole.
The first
I'll be
activity
sending
which
a
you
no. I'll be
put
sending a
on
new
the group,
form.
that one?
I'll be sending a new form.
No, she hasn't sent it yet. She'll send it
Yeah.
after the meet.
yeah, absolutely.
A
Okay,
new
what about
form, but
Gauravan?
what?
Yeah, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yep.
Okay, so somebody was saying something. Like he can go ahead. I just interrupted in between.
I think I was saying something and I just forgot
Okay,
what I was
Gauravan.
saying.
So yeah, so Gauravan, please tell us that like
It
which
it, it
position
will
are
it will
you
come back to me.
interested in?
Mm, um, what I'm good at is usually solving people's conflicts or mediating their issues. Or we could just say I'm a good listener. So I don't know how would I contribute to creatives and
Well,
public
then
relations.
if you are if whatever you say
That's
about your soft skills, I think you will be best for the human resource manager, and I think you will be very perfect in that particular position.
I mean, I could be. I don't know.
You have to explore. Come on, you will be.
All right.
No issues.
Can I say
Like
something?
yeah, Oji, please go ahead.
Yes. What's the name of the person speaking, please?
Gauravan is speaking up.
Okay, Garvin. Let me tell you something just to motivate you. Okay. Thank God for your passion. All right. You love to solve people's problems. Trust me, we are going to see how we can do our best to train you on that. Like Sayak rightfully said, which is the HRM will suit you. I'm also taking my BBA as HR personnel, HR specialist. I can help you in that to see how you can be better in your field, okay, in that position. So I think that will be able to sort your problem. But if not, I could still guide you to see how you can also do well in the PRO. Now, if you check the list of our events, we have 4 sessions in 1 month, 2 sessions of training, and that training requires you to know the things outside your classrooms that are not told to you. Okay. And then we have 2 sessions of unveiling. The unveiling are secrets. Now, if you follow our chat today, I dropped a message, food for thoughts, two food for thoughts. So these are part of the unveiling. We are like revealing things to you that may look new, or probably you've heard them before, but it will help your mindset. And then if you also check the events number 2, we have 2 events in a month. The first one is event on guest lecture. That is, we're going to be inviting someone from outside, not even a faculty in Shada. We are inviting someone from outside from other countries. I give you my word on that. And we already have those people on ground. And then the next one, there is one event on inter-college programs. Now, the second food for thought, which I dropped in the WhatsApp group, this one event on inter-college programs, it's talking about debates. We are going to be debating on some certain issues or matters arising at this present time, at this jet age and this generation we are, because a lot of things are happening and we are able to talk about this. So whichever one you want to do, we suit in. But I will still, if you say PRO, this is where you can flow well. Trust me, based on this event. So I'm just saying this, like I said, just to encourage you and motivate you. So it's still your choice. You have the right to choose wherever you want to be part. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. So
I
yeah, so
appreciate your what.
yeah, Gauravan, go ahead.
So I mean, I would just go for HR and then better to put in my effort when I'm strong.
Okay, great. So let's actually go on to today's session or today's activity. So today we are going to have a very interesting activity, and this activity is going to look like something like a party game kind of thing, but it's really informative and it's really going to open up a lot of doors in your mind. So today we are going to have a hot seat. Okay, so this hot seat is our seat where a person from us is going to sit down, and all the other participants in this session is gonna ask only one question to that particular person. Okay, so this is gonna be our ice-breaking activity, and it's really exciting. Okay, so let's first fix who is gonna be up in our hot seat. Okay, and we will not be choosing up. You have to come up. Whoever one of you is interested in sitting in the hot seat and is comfortable in sitting in the hot seat. Come on, who's gonna sit up? Anyone?
Okay, let me go first. Let's
Okay,
do it.
sure. So yeah, kudos to Gauravan that he has chose to be the first person to sit in the hot seat. Okay, so guys, whoever else is there, so
Yeah,
Gauravan is
I
gonna.
have chosen to be the first sheep to be sacrificed in the ancestral.
Okay, sure. So Gauravan is sitting in the hot seat, and you all are gonna ask Gauravan only one question. It can be about anything, It can be something like, don't go to like for entirely personal questions, keep it a bit more professional, keep it a bit more like funny, tricky, and funky maybe. And that is gonna create, like, just don't bring up something which is gonna create a lot of drama. Maybe just bring up something which is gonna, like, lighten our moods. And just let's get started actually. Okay, let's not go ahead. So let's start with Abdush. What is the particular question that you're gonna ask Gauravan?
Mm, I really can't figure out. I guess you should start, then I will get an idea of what I should ask.
Okay. Well, like, good enough. Okay, let's start with Arya. Arya, why don't you ask the first question to our hot seat person?
Okay, let me think.
I bet she's already pissed off because I autocorrected her yesterday.
All right.
Okay. So let me start actually, maybe. Okay, so my first question to Gauravan will be something like, okay, so Gauravan, what inspires you maybe? This is my first question, Gauravan. What inspires you?
Inspires as in my career or
Anything in general, anything which inspires you. So, like, for me, maybe a personality who has been a writer, who has been a poet, inspires me. So something like this: a personality, a animal, a plant, anything in the world which inspires you.
I cannot quote a single thing. There's many things that inspire me.
Many,
Like this.
one of the many things maybe.
Most of the things which inspire me, like some fiction novels, non-fiction novels, and the main character is going through something tragic, but somehow he overcomes it. And I'm not talking about the cliches one, like the main character is supposed to overcome that. I read novels which are really realistic, like this character development. The main character goes through everything and then overcomes it. Second of all, would be my father. I know it's cliche, but my father has been through a lot to reach where he is today. Okay, don't clap, okay?
No, I think
If you
that's a
clap or cheer me up,
fantastic
I just
answer.
feel
No, I think that's a
awkward.
fantastic answer, isn't it, Michael? That's like the best answer anyone can give, because we do really get inspired from our dads, from our mom, from our parents, from our grandparents, because it is something which is one of the most beautiful feeling in the world, to get inspired with someone who has been a part of you in your life, and then that's fantastic, Gauravan. And okay, so why not to
Well,
the next question?
Yeah,
congratulations to
so
everyone, but I get more inspired by my mom, not by my dad.
Okay, that's contemporary. Okay, so yeah, Gauravan, would you like to end your this like conversation, or maybe we'll go for the next question?
let's go for the next.
Okay, sure. So who is gonna ask the next question? Okay, come up. Maybe Tirthankar, please ask the next question.
Yeah, okay. So Gauravan, do you have an idea right now? An idea at the top of your head right now? Anything about anything?
I have actually, and I've been discussing for months with my father. So what my father does is he's in merchandising, he's trading, basically from Shanghai ports to Hong Kong, mostly electronics like Android devices, iOS devices, then some gadgets, cameras, spy cameras, all the gadgets you deem as cool. That much. And my idea with my father was because we're transitioning from crude oil, petroleum to electric source of energy now, and my guess is in the next 15 years, maybe uh, crude oil would be reserved, like as in not be used anymore, because it's essential for developing silicon and all the electronics we have are made of petroleum. So I guess they would save them. And my idea was we invest in these new sources of fuel, like say, lithium-ion battery, and there's solid-state battery also. That's in development. But my idea was to invest in any of these if we have.
Gauravan, I think you got muted. Yeah.
So my father has some contacts. There's a dealer in Russia. He's available, but nothing's final.
Okay. That's like a good answer, maybe. Yeah. That's
Yes,
really good.
that's really.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean,
So
it's just an idea. I don't know how to start. Um, there's a lot of work to do. I don't know where to start. It's just an idea.
okay. Everything starts with an idea. I think you will absolutely be able to do it. You will figure it out. Okay. So let's go for the next person to ask the question. Maybe Aniket. Why don't we come up with your question now?
I have to ask the question, or somebody is gonna ask me a question.
You're gonna ask
You have
Gauravan
to
the
ask the
question because
question.
Gauravan is in the hot
Acha.
seat, and you're gonna ask the question to Gauravan.
Okay. So,
This hot seat is not looking
Raya.
how hot right now. It's a lot cooler now.
Okay. Okay, so I will like kind of suggest everyone to bring up some hot questions to make the seat more heated up.
Okay,
Okay,
I
Aniket,
think I
come
should
up with.
let me ask one question.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay, Oji.
and maybe that will help the seats to be hotter now, since it's very comfortable. All right,
Okay.
can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, we can hear you.
All right, so who is on the hot seat?
Gauravan is on the hot seat.
Okay, Gaurav.
Me.
All right, now I am something. We are three brothers, and we chase after each other in the room, but we cannot catch each other. Who am I?
Actually, I'm already regretting saying that this seat was cooler.
Okay.
Why you have to answer this question? That seat must
Come
be
on,
cool.
come on, Michael, man. Don't do this to me, man.
Ah, hey, are you romancing me? Come on, answer the question.
Ask another question, man. Not this one.
Okay, I should ask another one.
Okay, go ahead, Oji.
Can I
All
answer that
right.
one? Can I try?
Okay, please answer it.
Yeah, yeah, Tirthankar, yeah,
Uh,
please, come on.
you're the blade of a fan?
Oh, play,
Oh,
correct.
that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. Okay,
Amazing, man.
okay.
Amazing.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Okay, so okay, let's skip the question. Okay, Oji. So let's go with Aniket. Aniket, what was your question to Gauravan? And make sure you are making his seat more hotter. Okay. So come on.
I have to really think for a hotter question
Yeah,
than
yeah.
this.
Don't think it. Think at the moment. Whatever is coming in your mind.
Yeah, think whatever. Just
Yeah.
don't do maths and algebra, and that's it with me, okay? That just pisses me off.
Okay, so my question is, I don't know how to ask this question, but I am still gonna ask this question because I am also contemplating a lot on this question for a very long time. So if I can get any clarity, I will be very happy. So my question is, every day we all experience three states of consciousness, like uh, uh, like the current state is our conscious state or waking state. Fine. And when we sleep, we experience another state, that is a dream state. And there is a third state, that is the state of deep sleep. So which one is real? What do you think? Every day we experience three states: waking state, dreaming state, and deep sleep state. And which one is real? Any any idea?
Which one is real, as in which one is
Yeah.
genuine, or like kind of what are you
Yeah.
trying to say? Okay.
What's real out of these three states? Which state is more close to reality
Coast. Okay.
out of these
That's
three?
that's
We
that's a
don't
better way
do.
to put
Yeah.
it. Okay. So Gauravan,
Yeah.
So,
does it is it making your
all right,
seat more
let's do
hotter?
this.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I like this question actually. These
Okay.
type of questions, I'm very good at. Like, I
Okay. Okay.
welcome it. So, about the state. Now, the real state would be where you are true to yourself. Like when you are the third state you described, you're in conscious deep sleep. That is the state
Yeah,
when you will find yourself like you're staring at the ceiling or any part of the your room, and you're just contemplating inside yourself. You're talking to yourself. You're thinking. You're in deep thought. So that is a moment when you're true to yourself, like you really think.
yeah, yeah,
It could be anything. What you did today. What I did was a mistake. How could I had done it better if I could have done it in a different way? So I think that
okay,
state is true. About the deep sleep, I mean, I watch horror movies at night. God, I hate them. Then I wake up in the night like panicking because I have bad dreams from them. And when I go to washroom at night, I have to switch on the lights of the hall and everything. Uh, so
yeah,
I think
Yeah.
every one of you must have been through that in your life.
yeah.
That's a
So
wonderful
yeah,
answer.
I think the deep thought state. Yeah, deep thought state is the state which is real.
When you're not aware of anything, matlab, you just wake up the next day feeling all fresh uh, from the sleep. But I got the answer to this question. This is not my answer. I have just got from somewhere else. So I would like to share it with all of you. So the answer was the one who is witnessing all these three states and is aware of all these states is the real, matlab
Yeah,
real self.
yeah,
I mean, it's like
That
I'm
means,
watching the movie of my life, and
yeah,
I'm the
yeah,
third
yeah.
observer.
yeah.
Yeah,
You are just
something
the
like that.
witnesser.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm the
yeah,
observer. I'm watching my life on the TV.
yeah,
I
Yes.
can
yeah.
judge better.
Just
I
like
can
that.
do better.
Yeah.
Just see, Arya, how interesting questions these people are coming up with. Like, they are just bunking us up. Okay, okay. Why not with Rashmita now? Rashmita, what's your question for the hot seat person?
All right. I have only one question that I would like to ask. Like, I remain hot even if you put me in fridge. Who I am?
Sorry, can you repeat that? Your
Okay,
voice
so I
is
I
will
breaking.
repeat
said
the. Okay, go on. Go ahead, Rashmita.
I remain hot even if you put me in fridge, like in a cold place. Who I am? You don't understand?
Uh, I understood. I remain hot even if you put me in a cold place or fridge.
Yeah.
That's the question, right?
Yes.
Radioactive waste.
Sorry.
Radioactive waste. If you even if you put in a cold place, it will still be hot.
Anyone else?
Anyone else who wants to answer this?
Yeah.
Okay, Michael.
Could you please repeat the question?
Okay,
Repeat the
okay. I will.
question.
1 minute, Michael. I will repeat the question loud and clear. Rashmita is asking, I remain hot or I remain hot after you put me in a fridge or a cold place. So who am I? Right, Rashmita? I'm putting it correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Michael, go ahead with your answer.
All right. She's a chicken.
No.
What? Why it had to be a chicken? I didn't got your logic.
I mean, if he's talking about hot wings, then I'm up for it. Yeah, hot wings.
Then I would go
Anyone
for
else
hot
can
sauce. Then
reply?
I would go for hot sauce. Like
Yeah, then
everything
hot
just has to have
chocolate.
sauce. Hot chocolate. What else? Okay, Abdush, do you want to answer it?
No,
I'm
that's not
still
the answer.
thinking, to be honest.
Okay, come on. Let's hear the answer. Let's hear the verdict. Yeah, Rashmita, tell us what's the answer.
Okay, the answer is Pepe.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Pepper, pepper.
Chili.
chili, chili, chili pepper.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man. I
Okay.
was
Oh
just
my
thinking that
God.
it is something related
But
to
but
food or
But
something.
I
Yeah.
got closer, okay? I said hot
I
sauce
got
instead of
closer too.
hot
I said
pepper.
chicken. I got closer too. I said
Hey,
chicken, you
what
know.
do you mean? What do you mean you got close? I told you radioactive waste, man. That's
Uh,
also the answer technically.
yeah, radioactive waste. Yeah, that's true. But I think she asked it in a more a lighter way. She wanted it to be little
Yes.
more unscientific. Yeah.
Yeah, if you go by that, I could put a hot lady in the fridge also.
So Gaurav, you can
Okay.
see that I and Sayak were close to it. I said chicken. At least if you add chili to chicken, you have pepper chili,
Okay.
pepper chicken.
Okay. Let's go for the next question. Abdosh, what is your question to the hot seat?
Hmm, I guess so. I have to ask Gaurav Vardhan.
Gauravan. His name is Gauravan. You have to ask a question to Gauravan.
Sorry, can you repeat his name?
Gauravan. Gauravan.
Go- Gauravan. Okay.
Yes.
So I guess I have to take it to something serious. I want to ask him that does he think that merchant navy is a good career option in India? Because I have
Merchant
thought a lot
Navy.
to go in this career. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, go for it.
Merchant Navy, huh?
Yes. Your dad is in merchant navy, no?
No, not Merchant Navy, merchandiser.
Okay, okay. So
In
merchandise.
merchandising. So Merchant Navy is a term, right?
Yes, merchandise.
Or you were asking merchandise?
Okay, tell me about merchandise.
Gorman is asking, can you tell him about the
Merchandising.
merchandise? Yeah.
Merchandising is, I guess you're doing a brand a favor, like you're promoting their goods or introducing people to their brand. That's merchandising. And uh, a lot of companies do this. Actually, every company do this because they want to
Okay.
have their outreach. They want their product to reach as far as possible in the market, so they can get feedbacks from every type of people, regardless of age, gender. So they know how to target the market next time they introduce a better product or product similar to it.
But nowadays, I guess it is being done online via influencers and content creators.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'll give you an example. Like whenever a new iPhone comes in, Android comes in, OnePlus device comes in,
Okay.
company usually give their sample products or test products to the popular YouTubers really early before the launch. And
Okay.
there's this term called embargo. Embargo means you can't put up a review for that product for 14 days, I think, 2 weeks after the launch, before the launch also, so that they cannot interfere with the sales, right? So these YouTubers they use the product that the company have sent, um, and they make their review videos already. Okay, then after the launch, after 2 weeks after launch, they put up the review videos on YouTube, and we see it, and we go according to recommendation, whichever YouTuber you like. If you like the product,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's time for Arya to ask the question. You are the only person left.
Okay, so I think just a basic
yeah,
question.
yeah,
Like,
I bet you're still pissed off.
why would I be pissed off?
He's switched off.
I mean, why? If you're thinking about correcting the word, then that's not a big deal.
I mean,
Anyways,
Yeah, because
sometimes
okay, okay,
people
whatever it is, go on.
get this itch.
it's a word. For what? Get the search for what?
I get this itch for, there's a spelling mistake, then I get this itch for correcting it. And honestly, I had fun messing with you. So that's that.
Well, you've not really reached to a level where you would annoy me, because I have a best friend and oh my god, he's like the rudest and the meanest person ever because he likes to play pranks a lot and he does it a lot. So I'm used to this sort of things. So I'm like, hey, okay, fine.
Okay, Arya,
Okay,
go
good
on
for
with your
me then.
question. Yeah, we are
Yeah.
I mean,
So
a lot of
okay.
yeah
people tell
almost
me too,
we
I'm
are out of
annoying.
time.
No, actually, I think being with him for 2 years, I'm got used to it. Anyway, so I think
Okay,
I got a
yeah.
really simple question for you. So it would be, what is a question that you can't answer yes to?
But is a question I can't answer yes to. There's a lot of questions like that.
Like in
Any one of
general,
them, any one of them.
like it's not just a personal question. I'm talking about in general, anyone.
Okay, in general, like
Yeah.
when I face certain circumstances or scenario like that.
No, I'm just talking about generalized question which everyone faces and everyone does normally, and it's just a normal question that anyone can ask anyone. It's not really personal or does not have to be anything, from a personal point of view. It's just a normal question. If someone asks, then you cannot say yes to it.
I can ask him one at this spot.
I mean, if you could have asked me about saying no, I could have answered a lot of. Now this is something I have to think of. Well
I
done,
think
Arya.
she is
Well done.
actually meaning no itself because she is asking a question that you can't answer yes, right?
No, no, no. She's asking. She's
See,
asking a question that I have difficult to say yes.
yeah, like
Right?
someone can never
Yes.
say yes to
When I
it.
have difficulty saying yes,
Not just difficulties, like can never say yes to it.
Can never say yes,
can
something like
never
that.
say
Yes.
yes.
All right, I have that answer.
Okay, what is this?
For example,
Okay.
if I ask you what is your name, to answer me, you can't say yes.
What
Did
is
you get
your
me? What is your name?
Oh,
name?
that's
Okay.
actually nice.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
actually
that's
nice.
actually
Yeah,
nice.
that's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
that's
that's
clever.
actually
That's
one of
clever.
the.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's one of the answers. Okay. Gauravan, do you want to go with your answer?
I mean, yeah, when somebody
He's
asks,
cooking his answer. Okay,
like
he's
it's
cooking his
common
answer to be
courtesy.
tricky. So that's why he's taking his time. He's cooking his answer. Okay, we are ready to taste your cook, Gaurav. Tell us.
Okay, so when strangers meet, and it's a common courtesy to know your name, be polite, say hello. So if they ask something about you, you can't say, okay, I'm going opposite in this. Question was difficult to never say yes. Yeah.
Okay, I think we should end this because we have other people with whom we have to ask questions, right?
No, no,
I
no.
mean,
No, this is gonna
is
go
it
like
only
this
just
itself.
going to be for
Yes, only one person up, and
only
yes,
one person one day?
yes, yes, yes. And moreover that
Oh, okay, okay, then that's fine.
Gauravan is gonna declare which like question he like. There are three categories. One category is Gauravan gonna tell us which was the best question he was asked. The second category is which was the funniest
Hardest.
question he was asked, and the third category will be which was the toughest question for him to answer.
Dumb. Okay. I knew it will say dumb.
So, what is your
Okay.
answer?
Okay,
So
Gauravan, please tell us your verdict now. That what is the verdict of
Hey,
these
but
three categories?
he didn't
What?
even answer my
Answer.
question
Okay,
yet.
okay. Okay, Gauravan, first go on
After
with
that,
your
we'll do
answer.
that.
I don't have the answer, man. It's a lot of things.
Okay.
And the answer I could have
Okay.
come up with, Rasmata has already came with that answer. I can't even answer that now.
Okay, so the answer is, are you asleep yet?
Are you a?
No.
Are you asleep yet? If a person
Acha.
is sleeping, they cannot answer them.
Yeah, I bet she came up with the question and answer itself, and came prepared to ask me this question. I commend you, my rival, my
Yeah.
eternal rival.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let's hear the verdict from Gauravan. Please answer us the three category questions. That what was the best question you have been asked from all of us? The second was the which is the funniest question that you have been asked, and the third category which was the toughest for you to answer.
I guess toughest is you already know. I don't have to answer that.
Okay. But like
The
still.
toughest question would be Arya's question.
Okay. Okay. And what is the funniest question that you have been asked?
The funniest question would obviously be Rasmata.
Okay, Rasmita, kudos for you for
The
your
hot and hot
humor.
chocolate question is very
Yes,
good.
yes, that was really funny. Yeah, that was really funny. Okay, and the third one, which
And
was
the best
the
question,
yes.
the best question would also be Arya, because I had to think a
Oh,
lot for that question.
that's good. That's good. I didn't expected this. Yo, yo, yo. Okay, so I think you all had a really good time. I hope you all have a really good time. So we'll be ending today's session with again the same thing which we did yesterday. Sorry, not the yesterday, the last session. That we will be stating one statement with our name in it. And today I will be giving the opportunity to OG to actually take that statement over. And please tell us, OG, that what is the statement that you're going to give us today.
All right. Like Sayak has said, I believe we enjoyed today's session. Just one word for today's, for what I'm going to say today. If, like I said, I want to take us back to the write-up. All right. Can anyone remember what I wrote in the WhatsApp?
Um, okay, so I think you wrote
Yeah, I
something.
remember. Food for thought, right?
Yes.
Why are ethics and values are not taught in school? That was your question, right?
Beautiful. Yes. Why are ethics not taught? Why are values and ethics not taught in school?
OG, actually, we are going with a statement. Just like the first session, we did something like that. Yes, I'm Sayak Sarkar and I'm confident. So something like that. We're not going with any questions right here. So please give us a statement that
Okay.
actually motivates and energizes us at the termination of today's session.
Okay, that's fine. It's clear now. All right. Three statements. I drink water a lot. I love women. And the third one, I love to give.
I think, OG,
Okay,
you
we're
are
not
still
doing
going in
you.
a.
Yeah, we're not talking about the activity we did on the first event. We're
Yeah,
saying
please.
that
Okay.
the end of the event, Saik said, right? Like, I am Saik Sarkar and I'm confident. So he ended with a line that he made everyone say. So he wants you
Okay.
to come up with a line or a phrase that everyone will say as ending thing for today's
Okay.
determined
All
session.
right.
Yeah.
I'm Michael S. or G. And for today's section, I want to remind you to keep up to yourself.
Okay,
Am I
we keep
there?
up to ourselves. Okay, that's good. But like, what are they gonna say? Like, are they gonna say that they are really motivated, or what are they gonna say? Something which you're gonna say and everybody is gonna repeat up. Something like that.
Okay, that's fine. I will make it.
Okay, that's good. I'm gonna go ahead with it. So I am Shaikh Sarkar, and I'm gonna make it. Over to Arya.
I'm Araya Kayshap and I'm going to make it.
Please nominate someone else.
Abdush.
I am Abdush and I'm gonna make it for sure.
Abdush, can you just nominate someone? Please
Yeah, just
nominate after
nominate the
you say.
next person.
Please, Rashmita, go ahead.
Uh, Gauravan.
Okay, Gauravan, please go ahead.
I'm Govin Nagraj, and I'm gonna make it wherever it is. Wherever it is, I don't know, but I'm gonna make it.
Gauravan, please nominate the next person.
Uh, Tirthankar.
Yeah, I am Tirthankar De, and I'm gonna make it.
Titankar, please nominate the next person.
Yes, Rashmata.
I am Rasmata and I'm gonna make it.
Okay, I think we are left with
Adus,
Aniket. Yeah, Aniket is left.
Yeah, I am Aniket and I'm gonna make it. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks to all of you for today's
Thank you
session.
everyone
And
for
I think
joining
you all
us.
had a very great fun. If I don't know, like please let us know that you're having fun in our session. Then we will at least get to know that we are doing good or not. And thanks all of you for joining. Thanks Michael, thanks Arya for joining this session. And we will see you again on the next session. And please drop us the messages that which are the actual positions you're gonna apply for. And we are very very great and very pleasure to have all of you in our team today. Thank you and have a nice day ahead. Bye bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye
Bye bye.
Thank you so
guys.
much, everyone. Bye.
Bye.